What's the first question?
What do you have?
What do I have?
Yeah. So what are we talking about? Or do you want me to start with how did you come up with this idea? Because if I go into that, we haven't got into what is it that we're talking about.
No, you can add it together later. It doesn't matter which is the better one anyway. So let's say I start with let me start with how I created it, how we created this function. Okay, what do you think?
Yeah.
No, I mean, yeah. There you go. All right, I just start saying something, and if I
All right.
stop,
So
then you make a question.
like you said, this is just like a testing. So
Yeah.
all right. So I'm gonna ask you. I'm gonna just go by one at a time. How did you come up with this idea?
Okay, I think is it recording yet?
Yes.
In year 2016, when Apple in year 2016, when Apple removed the 3.5 millimeter earphone jack from the iPhone, we see a great opportunity for the wireless earphone market. Shit, it's okay.
Let me put it on mute. All right.
All right, I say randomly, so maybe we'll cut this one
Okay.
out also, all right?
Yeah. So how did you come up with this idea?
In year 2016, when first Apple launches the iPhone 6, iPhone 7, sorry. 6S and 7, okay. In 2017, yeah. Okay, when back in 2016, when Apple started talking about removing the back in year 2016, when Apple announced they're gonna remove the earphone jack 3.5 millimeter jack, we see a great opportunity for the potential growth of the wireless earphones. We started to study engineering our product to make sure that, no, I don't want to say this.
No.
It's boring.
Is that whose idea was it to start this?
Me.
Because of that?
Kind of, yes.
Okay.
Because of the first is because the iPhone announced they're going to remove the 3.5 millimeter jack from the earphone, and we believe that is a new opportunity for the need of a wireless earphones, right? And also that since Apple is a market leader in the technology field, I can feel that back in 2007 when Steve Jobs first get on stage and launched the new iPhone 1. When Steve Jobs take the iPhone 1 from his pocket out and say, this is a revolutionary of the mobile phone industry by removing all the buttons and put a touch screen to the phone, it was truly an amazing moment. So by seeing this video and then remember the first time Steve Jobs launched this, it gave us a great inspiration what the earphone should be after almost 100 years of no special advancement in earphones designed. So what we did is we took the same touch idea and put it onto our earphone, the wireless Bluetooth earphones. So what we have done is remove all the buttons from this earphone, only to keep the power button. just as iPhone did to keep a power button, so people no need to learn how to power it on. By doing this, remove all the buttons, we have designed and come up with a smart earphone. A smart earphone is where we are able to program it to, smart earphone we can program, a smart earphone is where we can software coded the features of every button. A smart earphone is where we can software coded the features. So what it means is,
Okay, what inspired you?
Steve Jobs, I'd say already. Right? No?
Well,
Steve Jobs, the iPhone revolution inspired us to do this.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you talk about the features, or what separates
Not
you
yet.
from
I
other.
have not talked about it. Here
So
we
what
go.
are the
Yes.
features and what separates this
Okay,
product
all
from
right.
others?
So when we set up the idea to make, so when we set the idea, so when we, the engineers set up so when our design teams have this, so when our design teams, okay, so when all our designers, get in the war room, how do you say that? Get in the design room, get in there.
Put our heads together, or
Yes, yes. Oh. Try to put that thing on air.
yeah.
Do not disturb. Okay.
Yeah. So what are the features and what separates your product from others?
When our team get together and start to start to create and design our earphone at Legacy One, we want to make sure it is easy to use, it is innovational, it is lightweight, it is long battery hours. What happened?
No, keep going. I'm just getting all the sound and everything.
Okay. We want to make sure that this earphone, I don't know, we want to make sure Legacy One earphone is one of the unique earphone, one of the most innovative. We want to make sure Legacy One earphone is one of the first and unique in technology. Also, it's easy to use, have a long battery hours, water resistance, lightweight, and great acoustic sound. Okay, what do we mean by easy to use? What we have done is we have removed all the buttons from the current earphone designs. Just like when iPhone 1 was launched. So we have made the surface of our earphone similar touch features. And by doing the touch features, we are able to make many command controls. So I'm excited to introduce you Legacy One with the latest tap touch control.
Okay. How long did it take you to?
That doesn't sound so exciting. It's boring.
Well,
It's like a documentary I'm doing.
yeah. Well, you wanted it to look like the one that we did with Justin, right?
Yeah, but I need to bring the excitement. So in the 15-second.
Well, then you need to portray that as, you know, what makes us different from everybody else is the fact that we don't have buttons.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
All right. Okay. What makes us different is the fact that we have removed all the buttons and added the tap touch control feature into this little earphones. What I mean by the tap touch technology is we have make the music listening, the answering the phone, the control your mobile phone with the same with the finger to your mobile phone. Wow, man. Okay, we change it. Okay. What excites us? Okay, what excites us, right? What's exciting about our Legacy One earphone is it is a full touch control earphone. Okay, when you want to listen to music, you tap it on the surface of the earphone. When you want to fast forward to the next song, all you need to do is slide it. To go back, you slide it back. Very simple. You don't need to go through the old way of buttoning. Okay, when you want to increase the volume of the song, all you need to do is slide it up and slide it down to decrease the volume. Decrease the volume.
You use the word swipe.
Swipe? Okay. Swipe. Right. What's exciting about our Legacy One earphone is we have implemented the touch and swipe technology just like the iPhone 1 launches. By swiping forward, you can forward the music. By swiping backward, you can reverse the music, play back the music. And by moving up, swiping up, you can increase the volume, and swiping down, you decrease the volume. Still don't sound exciting when I say that.
You don't. You need to be more excited about it. Like, maybe because we're in here, you know.
I'm more excited when
yeah, when you're up there, you're on stage, you're like.
When I see people, I mean, yeah, I say, wow, you know what I mean? I'm too serious when the camera is right in front of my face, you know.
Well, maybe if this was a live webinar right now, you'd probably be a little bit more excited about it.
Oh yeah, because
you know, people are watching you.
Let me think there's some. I'm streaming to everybody here. Maybe that's better.
Yeah. Okay. So we're going live now.
All right.
Live.
Hello, everybody. You know, James. I'm here to greet you and say hi to you. I'm so excited to be here. You know, it's one of my greatest moments. You know, to come to talk to you and to introduce you the new Legacy One earphone. You know, we've been working on this earphone for almost 2 years to make sure that it will be the first and most unique earphone in the market. And I have to say it's a wireless earphone. All right, and by doing this, what do I mean by first and unique? You know, you guys have been using a lot of earphones in your daily life now. And have you noticed that in your earphones, usually they come with the little 3 buttons that help you to manage the incoming call or volume up and volume down, right? When we saw this earphone like this, and back in 2007, when Steve Jobs first offered iPhone 1, he revolutionized the industry of mobile phone by introducing touch control, touch panel with internet. And they gave us a lot of inspiration to the design of our product. We took the same approach of touch technology and design and implement into this tiny earbuds. All right, and then by doing that, we want to make sure you have the best user experience, how you navigate, how you use your earphone. So when you put on this set of earphones, it's very lightweight. You can easily fit it in, and it doesn't come out due to the special designed ear hugging hook, okay, right inside. And then when you're doing listening to the music, the best part about this is you tap it one time, the music start playing. And if you want to go to the next song, all you need to do is swipe it. And the next song will start playing. And if you want to go back, you just swipe it back. Isn't it easy? And then at any moment, if you want to pause it, just tap it. If you want to play again, just tap it again. All right, and during the song, when you're playing, you want to increase the volume, just slide it up, slide it up, slide it up. The volume goes up. If you want to decrease the volume, you just reverse it, just slide down. And this makes us so excited because this is something that you can really finally start using the earphone properly. You're able to really enjoy the music, control the music, control your earphone. Previously, earphone with these little buttons, you pretty much use it just to connect to your earphone and connect to your mobile phone and then answer the call, and then you still control everything from the mobile phone, right? So the meaning of the wireless is kind of limited. With this technology, and we use the Bluetooth 5.0 technology, that if you have both devices of Bluetooth 5.0, the distance, the wireless distance, is 4 times existing technology, which is ranged to up to 40 meters. So by this, you have more freedoms, more freedoms, and then if you have an Apple Watch, it's even more amazing. You don't need to touch this little screen. You can do everything here. So this really excites us to have this first and unique technology. What else you want to ask me?
I think you mentioned this already, but how long did it take you to develop this technology?
No, I haven't
You
talked
think you
about
said
it.
two,
No, I do it
2
again.
years.
Maybe we can take some clip from here. Let's
Okay.
talk about this. Back in 2016, when we see Apple has started to remove the earphone jack from the mobile phone, they gave us an idea to start design smart earphones. Because when this happens, everybody be using wireless earphone. With the wireless coming, that means the distance between you and the transmitter, for example, mobile phone or a stereo or laptops, or even the TV they're using, you're able to use your earphone to wireless earphone. Okay, anyway, what was I trying to say? Okay. In year 2016, when Apple started to remove the 3.5 millimeter earphone jack from the mobile phones, we see a great need for a nice set of wireless earphones. So we start thinking, how can we design something that is unique? We start to design a earphone that could be unique in the market. Great operation, Okay, in 2016, when Apple started to remove the 3.5 millimeter jack, in 2016, when Apple started to remove the 3.5 millimeter phone jack out of the mobile phone, we see a great need for a new designed wireless earphones. I don't know what to say now.
It was when Apple removed the 5-point jack,
3.5.
3.5 jack from the iPhone, it was a great opportunity for us to develop something to complement. I don't know, something in that area.
Compliment.
Because you can't, on the new iPhones, you can't plug in head jacks anymore unless you have that adapter.
Yeah.
So it was like a great opportunity for us to develop wireless earphones.
No. Okay, let's try this. In 2016, when Apple started to remove the 3.5 millimeter earphone jack of the mobile phones, we see the great need for wireless earphones. No. We
see a great need for new technology in regards to wireless earphones.
Okay, we see the great need for new technology in regard to the wireless earphones. In 2016, when Apple started to remove the 3.5 millimeter jack out of mobile phones, we see the great need of a new technology for wireless earphones. This is why we start designing a unique smart earphone. What do I mean by unique? And this again, we have to thank Apple for the inspiration. When Steve Jobs back in 2007 launches the first iPhone that revolutionized the whole mobile phone industry. What Steve Jobs has done is he has removed the buttons from the mobile phone and turned it into a full touchscreen technology. And that really created our thinking in making the earphone with touch technology. Okay, next question.
Why should we get your earbuds?
Why should you get my
Is
earbuds?
that a good question?
Why not? What's the other question?
I think we went through all of them.
That fast?
Yeah.
Oh, 15 seconds, you can edit this already?
I have half an hour already.
Yeah, but it's not exciting.
I know. Well, this is good because you're going to take this home, or I'll send it to you tonight. You can look it over, see what you like better, where you need to improve on excitement, and then we'll do it over again tomorrow.
Yeah.
So let me put these two together then, and then I'll send it to you right now.
Yeah, but I thought the emotion to buy when you hear this.
Well, that's why we're going to look at this. We're going to look at this, and you're going to sit back as a spectator,
Okay. All right.
and look at it and say, oh my God,
Alright.
this is boring, or this is exciting.
I already know it's
or
boring.
this- All right, so let